Stetson, what can you say just about your ground game today with this team?
It's been good. I mean, we got back to the good football. Felt nice. Big guys loved it. And, just when you beat somebody physically in the SEC, especially somebody as physical as Auburn, it sets the tone.
What did you see on that 64-yard touchdown for yourself?
Grass. And I started going, and then at the end I was like, good Lord, I didn't make this ball that wide. And then I started getting that. But it was just grass there. I'll turn their backs, and then Ladd had a good block on the safety.
For you guys in the passing game, sort of what were some of the issues you saw maybe in the first half and the second half? What y'all do to kind of get back on track?
I think we were pressing a little bit in the first half because we all want so bad for it to be fast. But I don't know. Towards the end, we started just having fun, just throwing and catching. Just beat your man, I'll throw you the ball, and catch it, either run, score, or fall down. And I think the first half we weren't having fun.
Where does the pressing a little bit, where do you think that sort of mindset maybe came from?
Just, like I said, wanting to be the best, wanting to, put a better foot out there in Missouri. It's hard to say, but we got to do a better job in practice. Just having fun, just playing football. Because when we execute, we go down the field, and we just got to execute.
Where do you think some of the disconnect was between you and your receivers, and some of those long balls especially?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go watch it. Those are the worst ones when you see them open, you throw it, you think you're throwing it well, and then they don't hit. We got to fix that.
How good was it to see so many guys have success on the ground? I mean, you had Branson Robinson doing so well. Dejan had a great day.
I know. It was Branson ran out there. I was like, that's not man. And he broke a million tackles today, and Dejan had 3 touchdowns. I wish he had had that 4th one. And then Kenny and Kendall coming in there too. I can't remember how many was it. 290. We rushed for it. That was cool to watch.
What can you say about just this atmosphere? It felt like one of the loudest in a long time here at Stanford.
It felt like what?
It was one of the loudest in a long time.
Yeah, it's Auburn. It was the first Auburn game we've had since before COVID at home. We were all pumped up for it. We were ready for that. I don't know how many people are here, but 250,000 extra people here just in the town.
Could you think of a better way to answer the kind of the red zone issues?
Probably perfect today.
In the red zone?
Yeah, that was. I don't know. Were we perfect?
You were 3 for 3, and then you ripped off the long one. In the red zone.
Yep, we're 5 for 5. Well, it's just as scores, but yeah. Oh, I think we had that penalty.
Dejan?
Block below.
Right. Yeah.
And then we missed the field goal. But maybe we were out of the red zone. But yeah, I think we answered that. Now, all of a sudden, we got to go back and answer third down. So we got to get better at that. We got to get better with explosive plays. Something new pops up every week.
Stetson, on your long touchdown run as a quarterback, when you hit the open field, was there a moment where you thought, okay, I've got the first time, I got to get down? Or did you just say, I'm taking it to the house? Sorry.
Yeah, usually I'm pretty smart about getting down because I know I'm not the biggest guy. But there was nobody there. I was like, all right, well, we're going to keep rolling. And towards the end, I was like, I got to get in here. And I can't get honked over 5.
Sorry if you were asked this earlier, but you took off pretty quick on that, even though you dropped that. Was that a plan?
Yeah, it was interesting.
Had you seen something in previous plays?
No, it was just a draw play. It was just a quarterback run at an RPO on both sides. Read it, liked the numbers, and just took off.
I think people are sort of looking at all your wins and saying, good win, bad win, good win, close win. I'm just wondering how you guys look at it in a game like this that was sort of struggles early, but came on late.
Yeah, I think we got to do a better job about that. I think we do let people tell us how we should feel about a 42-10 SEC victory against Auburn. And we got things enjoy it, man. What do we do? We got things to clean up, but that's football. We're not going to be perfect. We should want to be, but I don't think we should kill ourselves if we're not. I got things to get better. A million things, but just beat Auburn. They got a good football team. We beat them pretty good. So I think we should be happy and just keep getting better.
Do you have a good sense about what this team is right now and what you need to do, what you can do to are you still, is the team still trying to figure out kind of who you are right now?
What does that mean?
I mean, I don't know. Last year it seemed like you were sort of getting a little better, but until the postseason, nobody was really sure how good you guys were. Going into this season, maybe there was a certain expectation level, and you've been a little bit better. So
I wouldn't say there was an expectation level. I'd say there was an expectation level after the Oregon game.
yeah.
But in the off season, no. I think there are a lot of questions, and I think we just got to play football. I mean, it's just football. It's X's and O's. It's have fun with your brother. Go jump on him. That dude just smoked that guy. That was cool, right? That's why you got into the game in the first place. And I think we're getting too just like it wasn't perfect, so I'm gonna be miserable. Like no, played a good game. We got a lot of things to get better at. But that's all it is. We just get better at them for next week, so we can be better next week. But we're going to enjoy this week.
Stetson, did you threw a few laterals? Are you trying to sort of add that to your game? And have you thought about maybe learning from rugby and throw some spiral laterals?
When did I throw a lateral today?
Oh, like a pitch, just outside.
No, I've been. We actually watched the All Blacks. We watched the highlight tape of the All Blacks yesterday, so it's funny that you say that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe I did get it from there. I don't know.
Yeah, it's going well. Yeah.
What did you watch?
It was just a motivational. Drew Brandon came and talked to us, and he was like, "Who's the winningest team ever since we were founded?" And it was the All Blacks. He was like, "Yeah, it's All Blacks."
Yeah.
And then we watched some crazy tickets.
Yeah.
Nuts. But I don't know anything about the rules.
Yeah, no pads. It's a bit vicious there.
Yeah.
You did all right. You got good wheels though, mate. You're obviously working on your speed.
Yep. Work on it. Yep. They call me sneaky.
Were you physically comfortable in the first half on your shoulder? Were you okay?
Yeah. Just trying to stay warm. There were some just longer drives in between, and we ran the ball twice for 2 straight drives, pretty much only. And so just trying to get warm back up.
I'm sure you've already answered it, Stetson. What happened on the miss with Bowers and the miss with maybe Ladd at the end?
I'm not sure about the one with Ladd. I thought that one was there. We're gonna have to, and then Brock, I just throw too far. It was almost like he was too open because the safety got picked by the corner. They were playing soft man on the outside and press man with Brock, and Brock beat him, got picked. And I think I got too fine with it. I don't know. And then Ladd, man, that would hurt. I thought that one was there. But just gotta work on those shot plays in practice.
The physical thing, I think there was some suggestion you got banged up a little bit after the Missouri game last week. Were you hindered at all during the week or in this game? Or
No, I practice every day. I was sore during the week, but that's just you get hit that many times in an SEC game. Just gonna happen.
Was that the pregame coming out and kind of testing it?
That was
making sure
I was just trying to get warm, just get going.
you don't blame that for the first half. Are you a guy who kind of depends on rhythm? And it seems like not only rhythm with passing, but when you're running the ball, it seems you also pass the ball better. You didn't run the ball.
Yeah, well, it was weird in the first half. I do feel like we never really got started. The first 1 or 2 drives didn't, and then we ran the ball a lot. The next ones, but we went right down the field. But yeah, it was like we never really got started. It was at least passing game. But then you're right. Once you ran the ball, once you get hit, it starts getting a little bit better. So I don't know. First half was weird, and I hated it. But second half was better.
Stetson, do you view this game as getting you guys back on track? I know you haven't won the last 2 weeks, but maybe didn't play to the level you guys wanted. Do you look at 42-10 and running the ball like you guys did?
Yeah, I think so. And I think again, 42-10 against Auburn. Our oldest rival, a game that's been played for, I don't know the exact number, 127. I didn't really know. But it's 42-10, and at the fourth quarter, at the start of the fourth, it was like, all right, this sucks. But then the fourth quarter, we turned it, right? And that's what happens when you rush for 290 yards. At the end of the game, the guys are going to quit, right? Not saying, but we just got to keep going, and hopefully we do carry that momentum.
talk about the fourth quarter. It was 21-3 going into it. Did you make any adjustments, or was it really, like you said, just keep chopping wood and the ground game really just didn't?
No, I looked at it, and I kind of was just like, man, that sucks up there. But I was like, we got the ball right here. We can score 21 points in a quarter. We've done that before. And then, we hit that long run. And so then we just need 2 more drives, and then we did it. And so I think we finished really strong, but now we just got to figure out how to start. We got to figure out how to come out there, balls to the wall, just go get them, play football. I think we were pressing a little bit in the first half.
You said a couple times tonight you hated about a couple different scenarios. What was the most frustrating part of tonight for you?
A 2-minute drive.
We think of Kirby as a defensive coach, but he's in your ear a lot during the game. What's your relationship like, and what kind of advice is he giving you during games?
He tells me a lot of things during games.
Some you can repeat?
Yeah, some I can, some I won't. It's just whatever he's feeling. He's a great coach. Listen to him. He's got stuff, but he keeps us focused, keeps us motivated, keep going. But yeah, right.
You mentioned running the ball. What has Branson and Baker done to kind of earn more plays already?
They've ran hard. They broke tackles. I think and they've always went forward. You don't always have to break long runs, but if it's 5 yards to carry, you're gonna keep getting the ball. 5 yards to carry, that's 2 plays, we get a first down. Keep that going, and I think that's what those 2 guys did really well today.
2 more minutes.
Just broke a lot down.
Dejon's a guy to kind of win the turnout. How good is it for you to see a guy like that?
Yeah. Well, I mean that's been set. That precedent's been set in years and years and years. For the running backs, starting with Nick and Sony, they're there, and then you had Swift and Holyfield and all these guys come in. They just wait their turn because UGA you're gonna have studs above you when you get here as a freshman. And Dejon's gotten better and better and better. And you're right. Now he had 3 touchdowns taken.
You guys are 6-0, but obviously there's always work to be done. I know you're going to tell me that. So what's the first thing that you work on Sunday?
I don't know. I have to watch the tape to figure that out. Probably treatment, honestly, but just gonna have to watch the tape. I'm not sure. I can't tell you.
What did Kirby say to you? Third quarter, he came over, talked to you near the bench a little bit.
What was the situation?
You were warming up on the sidelines. I think it was the drive before you all came out and threw on the first down. I guess it wasn't a very memorable conversation.
Yeah, I mean, you hear the message, not tone, so I probably took it then, and then just people come up to me a lot and tell me a lot of stuff, and sometimes you can't. You just gotta go play football. And I really don't remember when Coach Smart came up to me on the bench.
It did happen.
Well, I'm not saying it didn't at all.
2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
I just don't.
Okay.
What can you say about the guys up front? They clearly did a lot today to open up the ground.
Yeah, they took. People were talking about them this whole week. Toughness. Want to, and they ought not to because we come out and rush for 290 yards and we do that. So they take it to heart. And Coach Searle's a great coach. We rode them. They played amazing.
Good time for 2 more questions.
You've spoken a lot about winning in different ways, like whether you have to pass the ball 40 times or run the ball 40 times. What's it like seeing it actually happen today with the run?
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. I mean, you just hand the ball off and watch them go. So that's nice. It's easier for us, but I think we needed to set that tone. I think we needed to have that. It's cool to throw the ball and be cute, do all that stuff, but sometimes you got to run the rock down somebody's throat. And I think the guys stepped up to the challenge.
Branson and Dejon obviously they had big games, and Kenny and Kendall also are effective. What does it mean to the offense to have 4 guys that can all play at such a high level?
Well, it means you're going to have fresh running backs, and that's when you got good D-line depth. That's when you can rotate guys from run downs to pass downs. They're always fresh, and that's the same thing with our backs. So I think it's good.
Thanks, Ted.
Thank you.